It's now Sunday and today's cleaning day. But before I do all that, I did want to try to get out a podcast. Yesterday I ended up going with Odeth and Selena. We did Kundalini. It was fucking amazing. I'll talk to you guys about that a little bit more in depth once I sit down. I just wanted to record you guys me showing you that I kind of almost wasn't going to put out a podcast, but I'm going to because, like I said, I'm trying to build that consistency. So it is 8 o'clock right now in the morning. I'm going to go downstairs, grab my laptop, grab my mic, and then come up here, try to knock out a podcast and hopefully this video for you guys. So hopefully you guys get to watch this today because I'm really, really excited to share just the whole experience yesterday. It was so amazing and I feel so good. Odeth, Selena, I am recording this right now because it is 11:20. I'm supposed to meet with you guys at 1. So I'm really hoping that this doesn't take forever. I'm gonna try to be as fast as I can, I promise. I just don't want you guys to see me looking like this. So I'm gonna dye my fucking hair. Yeah, we'll be back. Okay, quick check-ins. Don't mind my ashy ass lips. I was doing my makeup. Thankfully Odeth messaged me and told me that they're both also running late. So your girl's good. Can you believe this is even me? I know, my hair was looking a fucking hot ass mess. We're gonna do some yoga with Odeth. I'm super fucking excited and I'm really excited to see Selena again. So yeah. Can you explain to me one more time like what we will be doing right now?
Alright, so we are gonna be doing Kundalini Yoga. Kundalini Yoga is the yoga of self-awareness. It's a very spiritual experience. During the whole thing, you have your eyes closed, you're going within your body and having your own experience. There's no correction of postures. There's not really a right or wrong way to do a posture or to say a chant. You just have your own experience with it. So It's a lot of fun and it's a really great experience.
Yay, I'm excited.
And do you remember the chants? Yeah, a bit.
Okay guys, so I've never done this before. She gave me this little sheet with everything that we're gonna say. I'm gonna try to say it without messing up. I went ahead and did a time lapse just because a regular video would have been extremely way too long. But I just wanted to come on here and say that Odeth was an absolutely amazing instructor. This Kundalini yoga class was a lot more than I expected. There was a lot of breath work. There was a lot of movement. I did not think we were going to be that physical. But every time that I felt like my body wanted to give up, Odeth was extremely reassuring and just reminded us to use the breaths we were taking and focus it on wherever we were feeling pain, and just reassuring us that we are more than physical bodies, we are spiritual, and you do have control over what your body does.
Reiki is a form of energy healing. I'm just going to be going through your chakras, checking if they're aligned, overactive, underactive, and you're pretty much just relaxing the whole time, and just be aware of anything that comes up to you, anything that you need to work through, and then just to honestly once again have your own experience with it. If you need to cry, go ahead and cry. If you fall asleep, go ahead, fall asleep. Don't feel bad about snoring or anything.
So it's gonna be me and Selena, and we're just laying down here. Say hi, Selena. Hey guys, as I mentioned on my podcast for season 2 of Growing a Lily, I'm just going to be trying a lot more new things and getting myself out of my comfort zone. I don't know if you guys remember me having Odeth on my podcast. In that episode, she talks about her starting to take Reiki classes so she could do Reiki sessions. She also started taking Kundalini yoga classes so she can become an instructor. I was lucky enough to be part of her first mini class. We got together yesterday. It was absolutely amazing. As you can see, we were doing a lot of physical movement, which I myself was not ready for because Odeth, you did not tell me it was gonna be that intense. But I'm really grateful for the experience. I actually woke up today feeling extremely sore. I was not expecting that. My core was especially sore. My legs and my arms, oh my god, my arms were like noodles yesterday after the class. It was such a beautiful experience. Although there was times where I really thought that I could not hold the pose or I couldn't keep doing the movement, I just kept reminding myself to focus on my breath. So it was almost like a form of meditation. And when there was times where I really felt like I was going to give up, Odeth was just absolutely reassuring, and she just kept motivating us and letting us know throughout the class that we are spiritual beings and we have control over our body. We don't make that conscious decision to overpower our bodies, and we often allow them to tell us what we can and cannot do, but it's really just a mental game. Once you get past your mental blockages and you tell yourself that you can get through it, you find a way to find that energy and you get through the fucking moves. I grew a lot of reassurance in myself just because I was able to push through a lot of the times where I just wanted to stop doing the workout and quit. Overall, it was such a grounding experience because it's you and the people in the class. You're all connected through your energy. You're all connected because you're focusing on that breath work and on chanting those mantras in your head. You can kind of just feel everybody's energy. Even though we were outside, we weren't like in an enclosed space, you could just feel everybody concentrated in that one moment. After the class was done, I felt accomplished. I felt absolutely amazing. I felt really grounded and connected. And once we jumped into the Reiki session, that's when I feel like I had the most healing, because there was a lot of things that happened that I did not expect. I felt really comfortable having my first session with her because obviously it's someone that I know. Her energy, she just has such a calming presence. If you guys live in Vegas, I really recommend you check her out. There was times throughout the session where I felt like I could feel the negative energy leaving my body, and I was a little bit afraid because I didn't want to transfer that energy onto her. But Odeth did explain to me that that's absolutely normal. You're getting healing energy into your body, so you're releasing anything that you don't need, and it's okay. It doesn't latch onto her. She's more of a pipeline, so she's just grabbing source energy, putting it into you, and taking out whatever energy you don't need and just throwing it out, you know, getting rid of it. I felt the warmth in her hands. That was when I had the biggest sensation of love. It felt like there was this airy presence hugging my whole body, and I just felt extremely calm. I felt an abundance of love. That's the only way that I can explain it. There was one specific moment when she was over my heart chakra. It was when I explained that I felt that abundance of love, and I felt myself smile in that moment. I didn't know if she caught it or not. After the whole session, I didn't explain anything that I was feeling. Odeth just kind of talked to me. She specifically told me that my session has been different from anyone else she's ever had because she actually felt an older woman's presence there. And when she said that, it literally gave me chills, you guys, because after she told me that she felt like it was my grandma and that my grandma wanted to tell me something, that she had a message for me, but Odeth couldn't really hear what she was trying to say. It was more of a whisper. It was like really, really low, so she couldn't hear what she was trying to say. But it was while she was on my heart chakra. So Odeth told me that while she was feeling that, she told my grandma pretty much that whatever message she wanted to give, to just give it to me directly. And she said after she said that, that was when I smiled. And it was crazy because as I was laying there, I didn't know what it was. I just felt like such an abundance of love. Honestly, you guys, that was enough to just make my whole year. I don't know if I've ever talked about it, but my grandma passed away in 2014, and my grandma was someone extremely important to me. She was like another mom to me pretty much because she just had so much love, and I always felt such a connection to her because as a child I felt really misunderstood by everyone, and for whatever reason I was just really close to my grandma. I always felt like I could talk to her and express how I was feeling. It was truly one of the most beautiful experiences I have had in a very long time. It meant so much to me because this isn't the first time I hear someone tell me this. I've actually been stopped before. A couple years back, I was stopped at a mall. Some lady just stopped me and told me that there was this energy that was following me. There was an angel that was watching over me. So like I said, you guys, this isn't the first time someone mentioned something about my grandma. It's just a beautiful experience. It was just like reassured me that I'm like on the right path. Like just trying new things. I never thought that in me doing this Kundalini class or this Reiki session that I was going to experience something so intense, but I'm so grateful that I did. I am really on this journey so I can continue growing as a person, and parts of that are I want to grow spiritually. So I'm going to continue doing these classes. I might end up going to an actual class that she goes to at the center she goes to. So if they allow me to, I'll try to record that so you guys can kind of see into that. Or maybe I'll even try to get an interview with the instructors that teach there so you guys can get to know a little bit more of this if you guys find this interesting. I really wanted to share this experience with you guys because it was truly a blessing to me. I feel absolutely amazing. I am sore, like I said, because Kundalini Yoga is no joke. There is a lot of movement, but I feel good. I was regrounding myself and I was able to prove to myself that I can do a lot more than what my body tells me to. It's just that mental blockage that you got to get over. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your weekend. Remember to stay focused. Remember to try something new. Have your inner child play. Yeah, you guys, I think that's it. Have a great day. As always, stay gold.